So today we're diving into a really intense story about identity theft that'll leave you thinking about what it means to truly own your identity.
We're talking about Matthew Keirans, who lived as William Woods for 33 years, and the ripple effects of that choice. It's a case that highlights not just the crime itself, but the deep, emotional scars left behind. So, let's get into it.
Matthew Keirans. Right. He stole the identity of William Woods, and for over 3 decades, he was able to walk around, live a life that wasn't even his. Can you imagine? That's like a whole lifetime of lying and pretending.
But, what's even more heartbreaking is the impact it had on Woods. He faced so many struggles, like wrongful incarceration, and that just wrecked him mentally. The psychological toll on both men is, staggering. Keirans, living this lie, and Woods, who lost his chance at life because of it. It's a crazy, tangled web of identity and consequences. Now, think about the legal repercussions for Keirans.
When he was finally caught, there were serious consequences. But, what about Woods? He was wrongfully imprisoned for years. He faced not just the bars, but the mental health challenges that come with being a victim of such betrayal. It's mind-blowing how the system failed him. I want to dive into a really intense story about identity theft, focusing on Matthew Keirans, who lived as William Woods for 33 years.
It's a wild ride that shows how deeply identity theft can affect lives both for the thief and the victim. So, let's unpack this. Keirans initially stole Woods' identity, and it's just heartbreaking when you think about it.
Woods, the actual victim in this case, faced so many struggles because of this. I mean, he lost years of his life, and the psychological toll, it's immense. Imagine waking up one day and realizing your whole life has been hijacked by someone else.
That kind of betrayal can really mess with your head. The consequences of this identity theft were severe. Keirans faced legal repercussions, which is just the tip of the iceberg.
But what about Woods? He was wrongfully incarcerated. He had to deal with mental health challenges that just, piled on top of everything else. It's like a horrible snowball effect. And honestly, the systemic failures here are just infuriating. How could this happen? It's like the system failed him at every turn. And then there's this whole other layer about personal identity.
When someone steals your identity, it messes with how you see yourself. It's like, who am I if someone else is living my life? Reclaiming that identity is a struggle, and it's so important to share personal narratives to start healing.
You can't just brush this stuff under the rug. It's too deep. Now, let's talk about some lessons learned. One major takeaway is just how vital our identities are.
They're not just names, they're who we are. We really need to be proactive about protecting ourselves from identity theft. There's so much we can do, like being careful online and advocating for better systems.
Speaking out matters, Moving forward, Woods' journey to rebuild his life after incarceration is, super inspiring. It's a testament to resilience.
If you're out there facing a tough time, I want you to know it's possible to reclaim your identity. Community support is crucial. Don't be afraid to reach out. You're not alone in this. So, reflecting on all this, it's clear that identity theft has broader implications. It's not just a crime, it's a violation that can tear lives apart. But through it all, the human spirit shines. We can bounce back, and that's a powerful takeaway.
Before I wrap up, I just want to say, if you found this story moving or insightful, please subscribe, and comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and, let's remember to find something positive in every situation, even if it's small. Maybe it's gratitude for the lessons learned or the strength we didn't know we had. Thanks for listening. Everyone, keep shining and take care of yourselves.